Previously on Pocket Survival.
Arguably, I'm the most important mon in the game right now.
The men must start falling to the mean queens.
Bo has won immunity again.
As much as I really want to see Amber get voted out, I did promise that I wouldn't try to vote her out.
That self-absorbed, pompous, bratty actress will regret the day she clashed with myself among all Mon's darlings. Amber, you won't see another day in this game.
I promised not to try and vote my sweetie pie out, and I'm not trying. Katrina is. It just so happens that I'll be voting with her to save the love of my life.
I'm unsure if I can take the vote off of her in any meaningful way. What am I gonna have to do? Thacher may have given easy, but I'm not that type. I'm playing this for Amber tonight.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Amber will not count. 13th Pokemon voted out and the third member of our jury. Bloom. The tribe has spoken. Before we get into it, another big shout to all the VAs. Everyone put in a lot of hard work. They did an amazing job bringing these characters to life. Episode 12. Here's what remains of the tribe now that Bloom is gone. Goodness gracious. Night 28. The three remaining men in the game, Shadow, Thacher, and Raine, come together, each seeming to believe that they are in strong positions to keep the girls at each other's throats. They agree that rather than just having each other's backs like they originally agreed to before, they will outright work together to get even deeper now. And Raine dubs the trio the Rovari Kings. Oh goodness.
Finally, an alliance that'll actually work with me. Shadow and Thacher, they see it. If we don't work together, we're gone. We will prevail over this mean queen's garbage, especially if they keep on this trajectory of fighting against each other. With Amber still working with me, we can definitely turn this around. Those girls have no idea what's about to hit them in the head full force.
Bo tries to get Amber to come cuddle with her in the shelter, but Amber refuses, trying to lay on the hurt that she's feeling from Bo constantly trying to vote her out. Bo tries to apologize, but still doesn't let up, trying to convince her of why it's such a good idea. Amber doesn't listen, instead choosing to walk away.
She'll understand eventually. I just know she will. Once it actually happens, she'll accept it. She'll be happy. I don't like that I have to vote her out, but it's for her health. This toxic tribe has been causing her so much stress, and I want to take that away from her.
It's another Scorcher, and it's another reward challenge. I'm just gonna lay it out on the line right now. Literally every round in this game, from this point onward, has a reward challenge, save for the final three. So we have a lot of rewards to get through. I'm just gonna spoil it right here. I don't think there's a round that does not feature a reward challenge. Let's get to today's reward challenge. Snare the drum. The tribe will be divided into two teams by random draw this time. There are three large circles drawn in the sand with two drums in each, one red and one yellow. With one team member going at a time facing a rival from the other team, they must attempt to flip over all 3 of their team's colored drums so they show heads, whilst preventing the other team from doing the same by flipping theirs over to tails. Once someone has flipped all 3 of their drums to heads, they earn a point. Interesting. First team to score 3 points wins reward a day trip to a spa with a delicious buffet feast included. Worth playing for?
Yeah!
Darling!
Of course. Alright then. Let's divide into teams. Get started. After the random draw, Team 1 is Amber, Bo, Raine, and Summer. Team 2 is Diana, Katrina, Shadow, and Thacher. It's challenge underway. And after a grueling battle, Team 2 wins reward. Raine does not win reward again. Diana, Katrina, Shadow, and Thacher get to enjoy the spa day trip and buffet feast.
Yes, a reward I can really get behind. Spas are like so nice. The mud baths and massages and just lying back and getting to relax. Oh, it's gonna be so perfect.
While on the spa reward, Shadow openly admits to the others that he's not a big fan of spas, which Katrina seems to take as a personal insult. Katrina complains to Shadow about how dumb he is for not liking spas.
What sort of idiotic fool wouldn't be a fan of spas, I ask? They are the greatest gift this world has to offer, and Shadow just doesn't like them? What a fool! I tell you, darling, ignoramus Meowstics such as him do not deserve the luxuries that modern society has blessed him with.
Amber and Bo are still experiencing some tension as Bo keeps trying to convince Amber to let the vote happen, as Amber ignores her. Bo even tries to pull Summer in to help, and she tries her best. She remarks that it is in Groudon's best interest for them to remain strong together. This leaves Amber and Bo confused since it doesn't relate to what's going on at all.
The Mean Queens have been fracturing, and that is jeopardizing my game. Which means that Groudon would be furious if it splits entirely. I need these two to understand that we need to stay strong as an alliance. I will not let 2 lesbians take me down. Not that there's anything wrong with their way of life, of course. I'm sure Groudon supports how they live their life.
Raine has been alone for most of the day, working on camp stuff and sometimes taking small breaks. He has enjoyed overhearing the bickering between the other girls throughout the day.
This majority women's alliance is falling apart entirely. Every day the rift between them is growing larger and larger. Soon they won't even dream of working with one another. The Rovari Kings will take this game soon.
Day 30. This is a big milestone to reach. 30 days in this game. Including day 30, there are only 10 days left. Because day 39 is the final day. So we are coming down to the wire at this point. There is not much game left to be played. A full month. That's right. They have been out here dying for a full month. And it's at this big momentous day 30 occasion that the tribe has to contend in an immunity challenge. Let's get to today's immunity challenge. Type off tournament. Everyone will be randomly seeded into a tournament bracket. There they will play a modified version of rock, paper, scissors, known as Firegrass Water. 2 players at a time will stand in front of each other and on go reveal a puck representing either Firegrass or Water. On ties, they repeat. Whichever player picks a super effective type will move forward in the tournament. Losers are eliminated. Wow. I completely forgot that one of the immunity challenges was fucking rock, paper, scissors. Intense immunity challenge tonight, Cole. The winner of the final round, when only 2 players remain, wins immunity, guaranteed a 1 in 7 shot at winning this game. Let's get this challenge underway. And after a grueling battle, Katrina wins immunity, cannot be voted out, guaranteed a spot in the final 7.
Production certainly could have tried a little harder with that challenge, but nonetheless, I'm immune tonight, darlings. I've snapped the oversized love dog streak. Now then, it's time to really play this game.
The remaining mean queens gather. Bo points out that Amber is not among them, and Katrina snaps back that Amber is not a mean queen, and that she hates the Ninetales. Bo gets upset about this. The entire alliance agrees to target Raine at tonight's tribal council.
Raine? No, you have me wrong, darlings. I just needed a cover-up plan so my real target wouldn't be wise to their blind side. I'd rather take down a big challenge threat, a proven beast who's way too likable to reach the end too. I'm looking for a blind side tonight. Bo's going home.
Raine, Thacher, and Amber come together, and Thacher wastes no time in making an underhanded comment about Amber finally joining their so important alliance, allies, and strategizing. Amber and Thacher argue, the Ninetales explaining how hard it is to keep Bo in line and balance gameplay. Thacher counters that if Bo is such a problem, they should target her. Amber and Raine agree. Oh no!
An out! Finally, an out from this terrible relationship. I've been having to play around Bo for too long because she kept winning immunity. But now I can finally drop the puppy off at daycare and try to minimize the massive target that's been put on my back. So much for a beneficial relationship. Because of her, I've received more votes than anyone else has in the history of this game. And it's only taken 4 tribal councils to get there. Good riddance.
Katrina, Diana, and Summer come together now. When Diana suggests grabbing Bo, Katrina shuts it down and shares with the girls that tonight, Bo is being voted out. She shares that Bo is a challenge threat and way too likable, trying to convince the others that this is the best course of action. Diana is struggling to agree with this plan.
It's just like I feared. The alliance is fracturing. Bo and Diana are best friends, and Katrina wants Bo gone. Ugh, I hate getting involved in the strategy. I wanted a big alliance so I could just ride the wave and let the game take me by. If this group goes down, then I lose out on that. Lord Groudon would be shattered.
Summer meets Shadow on the beach, and the duo talks about the Bo plan. Shadow suggests taking Amber out instead. Oh my god, guys, it's happening. This upsets Summer, as she was hoping maybe they could target someone outside of the Mean Queen so the alliance could stay together. Shadow insists Amber or Bo are really strong targets, but Amber is a bigger threat. With how unlikable she is, she gets much further and becomes a lock in the final 3, an easy goat to win against.
Tonight is, a really tough night. Both of the targets are really big threats in their own ways. Bo is very, likable and really good at challenges, so she can win if she goes the distance. If Amber survives much longer, then, she becomes a lock for the final 3, because she's so unlikable and inconsequential. If she stays, that's one less potential spot for me in the end. Amber really does have to leave tonight.
Amber and Bo are relaxing in the shelter again as Tribal Council dawns closer, with Amber making a sudden, almost rude comment, asking if Bo is still attached to the idea of taking her out. Again, Bo tries to get Amber to see the benefits, but Amber calls out of the shelter and walks off silently, leaving Bo upset.
Seeing Amber upset every time I tell her my plans, it does make me feel a bit bad. I'm sad she doesn't like the idea, but it's too perfect to just ignore. I want her to get the chance to relax, to let the toxic game wash away from her head, and let me take it all on solo. She can chill and I can provide, so we can start a life together. Oh, sweeties, I hope all this isn't damaging our relationship. I love Amber so much! I don't like seeing it hurt, but this is for the greater good.
Shadow approaches Thacher, pitching the idea to take Amber out tonight. Thacher agrees with little to no hesitation, admitting he's wanted to see her torch get snuffed since day 1. He'd like nothing more than to watch that tonight.
Now this is a development most intriguing. Amber has been a cancer upon my game for a month now. She has distracted me from my ultimate goal of possessing a powerful position amongst the chaotic tribe. Shadow would like to watch her depart? Sign me up. Let's watch her fiery passion be snuffed.
Katrina, Diana, and Summer all meet up again. Summer opens up first that she would prefer the Alliance stay strong. Does share that Shadow's come to her about targeting Amber. Diana also remarks that she'd prefer to take Amber out over Bo if necessary. But Katrina is against the idea entirely. She insists that while Bo is weakened, tonight is the night to take her down.
I heard the girls arguing deeper in the forest by camp a little earlier. Just like I said, they're splitting up. The friction will be their demise, and the Rovari Kings will take control yet. Mean Queens no more.
Tribe gathers their belongings and leaves for what is no doubt going to be an insane tribal council.
Tonight is really tough and really familiar. It's like an exact mirror to what happened in the pre-merge when I tried to target Bloom. But now I'm the one feeling betrayed because Katrina wants my friend gone. Katrina stepped in and cut out the BS before, but I wasn't able to do the same today. Now I have to choose between my bestie and this alliance. Hello is my best friend out here, but I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for the Mean Queens. Oh, tonight's gonna be really tough for me. I have a big decision to make.
Rovari back for another tribal council. After tonight, only 7 will remain. It has been a dramatic merge, to say the least. Idols, ties, and blindsides galore. In such a chaotic merge, Katrina, it must feel great to be wearing that immunity necklace tonight.
Oh, it feels wonderful, darling. Every night there has been some new development or shocking twist. I'm at ease knowing none of that can be turned against myself tonight.
Shocking. Really?
Amber, it sounds like you disagree.
Yes, I do. Because I've been sitting here every tribal council racking up votes. One of those production teamers told me I've received more votes in the last 4 tribals than anyone has received ever. And I'm probably getting more tonight. But, right, it's been all surprises the whole way through. Ugh, it's been the same story every night for me.
It wouldn't have come to that if you just...
If I just let my girlfriend, the one who's supposed to be supporting me, vote me out. Thank you, Bo, for being such a kind, loving girlfriend.
Raine, after playing an idol on Amber last night, you've planted yourself firmly in the middle of this relationship mess. Is this at all concerning for your game?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Amber is my #1 ally right now, and her being at threat every tribal has been positive and negative. I don't want to see a loyal ally vote be taken out, but she is providing a great shield that is helping me progress further in this game.
Oh, so that's all I am to my allies. A shield. Great. Fantastic. I love hearing that.
Shadow, where do you stand regarding Amber?
Raine makes a good point that, Amber is a good shield. But if more mons start thinking that, they'll try to keep her in longer. And the longer she stays, the more likely she is to reach the end, host. If she survives another vote or two, others might see it'd be better to take her to the end, 'cause they can, beat her. She's gonna lock up one of those spots in the final 3.
So I was right. I am getting votes tonight. Again. Just perfect.
And please remain silent, Amber. The game players are having a discussion.
Thatcher, is that an implication that Amber isn't even playing the game?
She is utilizing others to play for her while she sits back, allowing the game to evolve around her. She had Hayden before the swap. She had Bo for a spell. She has Raine now. Her game is of personal inaction, while she pushes others to do as they please, so long as it does not interfere with her own position. She is not playing the game.
Summer, we've heard plenty of talk about why Amber is a big threat in this game. Is there anyone else you would consider a big target?
Now why in Groudon's name would I answer that, host? Right in front of everyone. Telling everyone all those details is like asking other mons not to like you because you said their name. That would be putting an unnecessary target on my back.
Summer, has a point. That isn't a smart idea, host.
Fair point. Bo, last tribal, you and Amber were very happy before the votes were revealed. Now you two are sour again. Amber's jabs so far tonight are proof of that. Are you two still together?
Of course we're still together, and we always will be. Why would you even instigate something like that? Our relationship goes beyond this game. I'm just trying to do what's best for my love, and she disagrees. It's just a simple argument. Amazing couples get into this like all the time. When she's sitting at Ponderosa tonight, filling her belly, she'll be thanking me.
That's not happening tonight, Bo. You'll be the one sitting at Ponderosa. You keep trying to push me out of this game, so I have to retaliate.
Sounds like this relationship won't even be a factor in this game after tonight. Diana, between the two, who'd you rather have stay?
Bo's been my closest friend since like D1. And Amber, I still don't know her all that well. She's been this messy factor ever since the Mean Queens took control of the merge. Even then, I think there's gonna be a lot of surprised faces with where my vote falls tonight.
That sounds promising. I knew I could count on you, darling.
Sounds like tonight's tribal is aiming to be just as chaotic as the last few. Let's see just what you guys have in store. It is time to vote Bo. You're up first.
You and your little girlfriend were always numbers 5 and 6 among the Mean Queens. And you've proven to be too good at winning immunity. I bid you adieu, Bo.
The longer you're here, the more locked in your final 3 spot is. I can't let that happen.
If anyone has a hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Pokemon voted out will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Bo. That's 1 vote, Bo. Amber. That's 1 vote, Bo. 1 vote, Amber. Amber. That's 2 votes, Amber. 1 vote, Bo. Bo. That's 2 votes, Amber. 2 votes, Bo. Amber. That's 3 votes, Amber. 2 votes, Bo. Bo. That's 3 votes, Amber. 3 votes, Bo. Amber. That's 4 votes Amber, 3 votes Bo, 1 vote left. Fourteenth Pokemon voted out and the 4th member of our jury. Amber, you're gonna have to bring me your torch.
I never loved you, Bo.
What?
You heard me. I never loved you. I couldn't give less of a shit about you if I tried. You were my meal ticket, that's all. An easy mon I could swoon to reach the end. That's all Hayden was before he went, and that's all you were before you started targeting me. Well, guess what, Bo? You got your way. Your girlfriend is gone, and you are sad, miserable, and alone. Again. Snuff my torch.
Amber, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Tribal Council ends not with a whimper, but with a blow up. Let's see just where this leaves the tribe now. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.
That loser dog finally got her way. Fine, Bo, you win. Good job. But I got the last laugh. The look on your face when I was tearing into you, that was priceless. Seeing such a big, strong gal nearly driven to tears. Oh, now that was sweet. Enjoy having no one to cuddle with back at camp.